The issue is...
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. Anyone else hear that? No? Oh, just me then, I see.
Okay, let's see. Like, cause it's really... I mean, that's 126.
Combatant observed.
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summoned to preceding numbers gives us math, brings us wonders, define relation, get us to summation. It's Fibonacci,
I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Oh well.
I am scared. Okay. So we have you. Butt cheeks are puckered, they really are. Ideal setting 300 p.m. I just realized I could be wearing this.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Something wrong back there?
Shit!
Hello?
So what did I do here? What do I do here now? There's one more, it looks like. But where? I guess we'll find out right now. So we know you're there. Let that rise up a bit. I guess I can see it on my map now.
It's been another shoot. A sequence largely telling to weird numbers gives us.
Oh. So we'll just hold off. Wait for you to pass. Come on, move. Okay, there you go. Yeah, move, move. Have a good night, rookie. I appreciate you stopping by. You're the more freaking best. Hope everything goes well. Have a great rest. Thank you, I appreciate it. Once again, happy Thanksgiving.
If you're done, value.
Did I do good?
Did it work? Did it work? See, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. ANCHORESS BRUN out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for ANCHORESS BRUN. But she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
Oh, brother.
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what
Well,
the
I don't
rank
have
and
that.
file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an older scientician.
Make BRUN give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
A brain-off against an Order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quality quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
I've seen plenty of folks shot. Never seen a logic bomb brain off. That's getting my vote.
Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here. Too many drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I have been trying to be different. From the person others believe me to be.
From the legend? If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet. Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchoress is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely.
I'll try my best.
Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. And Marisol, do keep out of trouble.
Okay. So let's go here. So the key is just going to be in case we need it. Now I'm not gonna get everything ready. I'm just going to see what it's like before I do anything. See, the issue is if I do that, does it automatically kill her? I'm not gonna risk it. We know where it is, so.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, hmm? Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. Some issues. You seem like softening the blow. Was there a malfunction? Was there some error in the calculations? Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry. Really? In what way?
Make her question the science.
everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. I miss her skepticalness and insight. If we could agree on a topic, there could be little doubt in its logic and rectitude. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom.
Ooh, let's go.
Why, I'm shocked. I'm certainly glad Seer Bujold isn't present to hear such a needlessly provocative and deplorable accusation. There is no call for that sort of meanness in the scientific field. And I can personally attest that it is categorically untrue. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. It sounds like you have some expertise in the field.
Come on.
I've scrutinized her work quite thoroughly. Mayhap I ought to give it another look. Ah, the experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure. Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious.
Come
at
on.
times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a critical flaw in Seer Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This little colloquy has proven rather arduous, and your points fail to... Wait. Considered as a whole... Damn it. No, I see it now.
Let's go!
You are correct. We have obstinately and misguidedly blundered along here. The flaws in Bujold's research now seem apparent. Time for me to admit my errors. I'll need to inform everyone. Shut down research and operations. What will I do now? There's no place for me. Go.
And success.
Leave me be.
Our work here is done, it seems.
Fellow scholars of the Order, this is ANCHORESS BRUN with an unfortunate announcement.
Alright, let's get out of here.
understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment.
Oh,
A key
okay.
experiment fails and ANCHORESS BRUN abandons vital research right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events were unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. That might have worked on ANCHORESS BRUN, but I've talked to more than 4 people in the last 10 years. I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting soul that she was, may have believed you were here in good faith, but I don't. You're looking more and more like enemies to me. You think I'm predisposed to assume their logic is sound and reasoning impeccable? Perhaps I do defer in part where such intellects are involved. Yet, the greater facts of this matter remain unevinced. And I remain unconvinced.
Damn it.
Really? You don't say. I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far you were gonna take this. I can't believe ANCHORESS BRUN fell for any of it. Fellow exemplars of the Order, commence hostilities!
Oh, brother. Hello? Team? Hello? Fucking throw. Okay, I don't have anything to throw actually. Whatever. Oh, then I need. Where's the machine gun? Well, where's my machine gun? There you are.
About to verify my termination order.
You are not the machine gun I was looking for, actually. Hold up. It wasn't you either. Where's my machine gun? I mean, I guess I'll have to take you, but I don't even think it was you. Oh wait, that's a scientist. My bad.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Well, hopefully they're happy with how this turned out.
Fortificator at ready status.
Three hole in the head.
fuck's sake.
Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Is that everybody?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
All because you couldn't let it go. And now an entire order group is killed. Hello? What the fuck is happening? Like, are those just not registered? Well then. Let us get out of here. You gonna fight us or what?
Oh, look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Here's a future I'd always hoped for. You listened. Didn't just rush in like, I am Marisol Delgado. I am always right, even when I'm wrong.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
Oh, thank you,
Oh.
Anais. Goodbye. Oh, BRUN obviously murdered her. Thought you knew that.
I mean, I did,
Perhaps
but...
it was an accident. Perhaps she simply wanted to knock Chow unconscious so she could sneak away. Or not. Indefinite immurement isn't for everyone. Even the finest minds may crack under the strain. But her canned feigned concern about Chow, how she kept changing the subject, both belied an underlying sense of guilt to me. Oh, not really. Not yet, at any rate. Everything's a bit raw right now. But suppose I will be. Thank you, dear.
Sir Bourgeot sure was something. Hope you didn't take any of her harsher comments to heart.